Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing the first half of May readings. And this will be for Scorpio, Sun and Rising Venus signs. And as always, just keep in mind, these are general, they're not going to apply to everyone. Watch all your signs. So we have the 10 of Wands that flipped over. We'll see if it comes back in the reading. So yeah, watch all your signs, keep an open mind for the messages that come through. The Chariot as well. We'll see if it pops back up. Judgment. Is the past coming back? Mercury is going retrograde towards the end of the month. All the information about private readings or the special that is still running, all that is in the description box below. Thank you all for liking, sharing, for subscribing, for commenting. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio in the first half of May. Death card, 10 of Swords, your energy with the Death card. So there was the Knight of Wands. Okay. If anything else flips over, I'm going to put it on the table because it's a little ridiculous at this point. Scorpio for the first half of May. There we go. Justice. High Priestess. Scorpio for the first half of May 2021. Scorpio for the first half of May 2021. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. He popped up before, didn't he? The Seven of Cups in the past and the Seven of Swords in the outcome. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands. Okay. Alright, so I am taking into account the cards that we've seen earlier, everything that flipped over. So one scenario, whether it ties into this one or not, one scenario is there was a very, very difficult ending in your past. Bad, okay, it was bad. If this is you, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This was bad. And it took a lot for you to get out of it, or for you to pick yourself back up once it was over. That person or that situation is trying to come back. So you've been warned. They haven't changed. It will end up the same or worse. So you've been warned. Take that for what it's worth and do whatever you want with it. Alright, so coming into the month. So 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The first couple of weeks of May, you might feel like everything's happening way too fast. You might have too much going on. There's a lot of communication back and forth. There's a lot of messaging. There's a lot of online communication in particular. There's a lot of things coming your way all at once. In the current situation coming into the month, we do have the Justice card. This could talk about a Libra for some of you. This could be the energy of divorce. This could be the energy of a contract of sorts, something official, something that is formal. The challenge is the High Priestess. So you're contemplating. This is something that you're talking about, but you might be just contemplating it for yourself at this time, because the challenge with the High Priestess is something that you keep to yourself, is something that you keep hidden. If you are contemplating a divorce or a breakup, I feel like you're still keeping it to yourself at this point. You're still doing the pros and cons. You're still weighing up your options. For others of you, this could be anything to do with contract or paperwork, documentation, whatever the case may be, that is either of a confidential nature or you're keeping to yourself until it's finalized. The reason for everything, we have the Knight of Wands. So the reason for everything. For some of you, this involves a change in location, a change in residence, a change of job, change of career, travel, or wanting to relocate overseas, abroad, at a distance from where you are. Okay, so that's one scenario that has to do with all that paperwork that you have to keep to yourself, and it's visas and it's all that. And with the High Priestess as the challenge, there may be information that you don't have, and you're thinking, I wonder what else is going to pop up, so that might be the challenge. For others of you, this could be a fire sign individual, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is, again, someone who just in and out of your life, playboy, playgirl energy, doesn't want to settle down, likes attention, likes to have his freedom or her freedom, and this is the person you're contemplating walking away from. In the past, we have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you've given this person chance after chance after chance. You have given them the benefit of the doubt. You've given them opportunities to prove themselves, and it's all just been a smokescreen. It's been them saying exactly what you wanted to hear, or that there was like just manipulation, you know, breadcrumbing, showing you a little bit, making you think that's what's going to happen, and then they never deliver. Empty promises, okay, that sort of thing. This could also be trial and error, especially to do with documentation or paperwork of any kind, or travel or relocation or job changes, anything like that. Okay, it's trial and error. So you tried something, it didn't come through, it didn't work out. Okay, you had to try something else. There's a lot of research, there's a lot of, I don't know what I want to do, I don't know how I want to approach the situation, I don't know what the best approach is. So you just kind of had to try something and learn from it as you went. But there's a lot of fruitless attempts is what I hear with this energy. Crowning you, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Trying to get, there we go, to focus. I feel like there's a lot of anger. Okay, there's anger on your part. You just want to be done with it at this point. You just want to be done. You just want things to move quickly. There's a little bit of impatience with the Eight of Wands there as well. You just want things to just be done. Okay, if you have come to the conclusion that you want to walk away from something or someone and you're keeping it to yourself for now, I feel like the more you keep it to yourself, the more it kind of builds up tension within you, and it may result in you just blurting something out to just be done with it. You know what I mean? You know, when you get to that point in a relationship where it's like you've taken so much time to figure out a way to be nice about it, or a way to just be diplomatic, or a way for you to not get to conflict, but because we're building it up in our heads so long and we're putting so much pressure on ourselves, we just kind of blur it out to just be done with it. So that's the energy that I'm seeing here. For others of you, I do feel like this is news, this is communication, that yes, this is going through, yes, you got the job, yes, the move is happening, yes, you got approved for whatever the case may be. And then the challenge becomes with the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords. Okay, I want it done. Okay, I want to go. Okay, let's do this. If you file for divorce, or you know, you make it official, like you take someone off the contract of residence, bills, that kind of thing, right? It's like, okay, I want it done. I want it done. I want to move on. I want you out. I want to go. I want it done. I just want it done. Okay. And in the outcome, we do have the Seven of Swords. So with the Seven of Swords, I feel a lot of restraint on your part with this, because the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords they do have a similar aspect to them, in the sense of secrecy and kind of doing your own thing, not really telling people about it. I feel like in the end you're going to restrain yourself, maybe not even have that much of a conversation about it. Okay, if this is, you know, where you quit a job, it's like maybe you got this contract for the other job, right? And you're thinking, first you might be thinking, because you're angry, you know, how can I hurt these people when I leave? I'm not going to tell them I'm going to leave, because maybe you're in a key position and they're not appreciating you, and you're like, I'm not going to tell them when I leave. So when I do leave, they're going to be kind of left to figure it out and scramble, and that's what they deserve. And or stuff like that. It's like, I don't want to think about the other person. I don't want to think about, that's the initial reaction, right? When you come into this decision or this contract or the paperwork coming through, there's some sort of clarity of a decision or just information coming to you of an approval. Your first reaction is, I don't necessarily want to be fair to the other person. They weren't fair to me. Okay, that's your initial reaction. However, I feel like by the end of this period that we're looking at, you calm down a little bit with the High Priestess. Maybe you learn more about the situation, or as you do your research of what it would take for you to get one over on these people, you're realizing, you know what, it's just not even worth it. This is so much effort for what? I don't even care anymore. I've got something else. I've got something better. I'm out of the situation, and I feel like you're just going to quietly walk away. with that Seven of Swords. Okay? Maybe not like give them full disclosure, maybe, you know, not giving them the full details, doing what is legally required. So if it's in, you know, in the case of handing in your notice or whatever the case may be, but then just keeping the rest to yourself. So whatever this is, I feel like you're walking away from a situation that has been, it's long overdue. It has made you very angry, a little bit resentful, not gonna lie. You have this new thing coming in that you may have tried to get for yourself, or you've had to wait for it, okay, because of whatever. And you have this new thing coming in, and you get it, okay? It's there, it's yours. You might think about getting one over on the other person or the other people. For some, it'll be just a second thought, and then it'll just go away. For others of you, might actually look into what you could do. But the thing is, the more you look into it, you realize, why am I still giving this my energy? Why am I still putting energy into this? It's done. I'm just going to go. They're not even worth me trying to explain. They're not even worth me trying to give them feedback so maybe they get better. I'm done. Okay? And you do the legal requirement, whatever the situation is, and then you just go. Okay? And if there is no legal requirement for you, I do feel like you just walk away from something, you just stop talking to this person, you just cut them out, and you walk away. So let's see. Additional advice for Scorpio for the first half of May 2021. 3 cards for you. Additional advice for Scorpio for the first half of May 2021. So at the bottom of the deck here we have rules, structure, education, instructions. So for some of you it is to do with job, it is to do with study, relocation, and it's following instructions and following a process, and that's why things have taken so long, okay? There is a legal aspect to this though. You are involved in some sort of legal situation, something that involves contracts or things that are formal, things that are official. Then we have green light, approval, go for it, getting what you asked for. So there is this victory coming through with the Justice card. There is this contract, this approval that gives you a green light, okay? Success through hard work and determination. This is something that you've had to be consistent with. You've had to be patient. It was a lot of hard work. And it took determination to stay on course and to stay on track, okay? And this is also saying, if you are tempted to do something that's less than legal or maybe not so ethical, okay, this is just reminding you your success comes through hard work and determination and walking the right path, not through cutting corners or being mean or snide or cutting other people to get ahead, okay? Because I feel like these people, this person or this situation has really pushed you to the brink. They've pushed you to the point where you're like, I don't even care. I just want to get them back, okay? Because it was so unfair. But again, you're reminded, just breathe, calm down, remember who you are, and just decide what you're willing to still give this situation that you no longer have to be in. You know what I mean? Do you want them to still win over you, to still have that power over you, to get you angry? You know what I mean? More time is needed. So there was a timing issue, and this is also telling you, just take your time. This could be a situation where you give someone notice and then you just want to be done, but you still have to go to work for your notice. You still have to work your notice, you know what I mean? And this is just saying, just see it through, okay? The situation takes time to complete, just see it through. And also, this is saying there will be further developments. With the High Priestess, I also feel like, in the Justice card, I also feel like this is saying, don't go out seeking revenge. Karma is coming. You know what I mean? Karma is dealing with it, right? So these people are going to get what they deserve. You don't have to do that. You don't have to put that karma on you, right? Of being less than ethical to someone else. I feel like they're going to get what they deserve. You will hear of it a little bit later on once you're out of the situation. Okay, so this is just asking you to have faith. that everything's going to be what it needs to be, and everyone's going to get what they deserve, right? Just as you are getting what you deserve with this victory, this approval, this green light, whatever this is. Okay? All right, Scorpio. So I'll leave it there. Take it for what it's worth. Let me know what it's about, though, okay? Because it's a very interesting reading. You keep your head high and don't let anyone knock you down. Don't let anyone make you forget who you are, right? And manipulate your emotions. So I'll leave it there, okay? I'll leave it there. You take it for what it's worth and use it how you want to. All right? So remember to watch all your signs. Do let me know what this is about. Looking forward to your feedback. But yeah, make the most of this time ahead. Focus on the good coming into your life. Trust that everyone's going to get what they deserve. And you follow the path that you deserve. You know what I mean? So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching and for your wonderful support. Okay? Bye for now.